This is Eric Mother, mother.com, with a quick video. In this video, from an educational standpoint, let's take a look at the concept of where does hidden resistance come from. So in this video, I'm going to use the RSI to try and answer that question. So let's take a stock here that is down for the week, this being a weekly chart and coming off the highs of the week. There is definitely some pullback situation here. So let's use the RSI to try and explain where this is coming from. Now, if you take the previous break, which is off the highs here of early 2020, we take that break point, extend it out. If you've been watching my videos for a period of time, you know this was coming. It also happens to be around RSI 61.8, which is the red line. And we can see as of this moment on the weekly, this is where we are getting this pullback situation based on the RSI. So if the stock is to go higher beyond current levels, if that's to happen, it would need to clear this red line, which in a sense, moving above the red line would be in itself a buy signal. Now, let's say we are looking for another reason to confirm that there's some type of resistance here. Well, we can also investigate the top side RSI line, and we see that it connects the recent RSI highs here and here, and now making contact there. So until we move above the blue and the red line, clearly this is an area for some type of a resistance, and that's exactly what we are seeing in price. Now, this is the weekly. There's also another way to arrive at the same conclusion. Now, let's take a look at all data monthly going back to 2004. Now we see a major high here in 2011. Let's take a look at where this break of the momentum took place here. And we're going to take that break point, extend it, or draw a uniformity line, as I call it. And from here, we see some insight. Resistance here of the weekly highs there. We came close here in 2016 and late 2020. And now, let's call it April, June, May of 2011. There seems to be a resistance right there. So it does suggest and confirm it makes sense that prices are pulling back. If they continue pulling back, that's just further confirming resistance in this area. The only way to change this, and the only way, is to move above this line so you can at the very least have an upside possibility. This area just happens to be slightly below 61.8, and by the way, if we extend this backwards, we get other interesting areas. A break below the line of the highs there, resistance on the line of the high there. We get a breakout above the line for this generally positive move, which took place in 2010 into 2011. So hidden resistance can be seen on this monthly chart and the prior weekly chart. It needs to clear these levels, otherwise, from an educational standpoint, this is how you find hidden, quote-unquote, resistance levels on any chart. Eric Moore with mother.com. Love, light, light, love. Namaste.